An alarming display at a local construction site, a noose with a picture of someone hanging from it.
New at 6, our Winnie Dorch looks into the very disturbing image and shares what the company says about this being displayed on their grounds.
This is a story you'll see on just one station.
I'm on Prospect Avenue in downtown Cleveland. Behind me is a construction site where this incident took place. Now, the employee who spotted that display could not speak on camera. However, this prompted a full investigation. It's shocking and quite disturbing to see. This is a picture of a human figure cardboard cutout. The writing reads, "My motivation to work." And if you look closely, you'll see it's hanging from a noose, something that could be perceived as racist. An employee snapped a photo while working at this construction site on Prospect Avenue near East 8th Street. This project is under the umbrella of Cleveland Construction, but they tell me it wasn't one of their workers who created this disturbing display. So who did? They say it was an employee from a subcontractor they hired to work at that location. After the initial investigation, Cleveland Construction says it didn't appear this incident was racially motivated. However, they did ask that subcontractor to remove that employee from this job site. Cleveland Construction sent a statement to 19 News Friday morning. It reads in part, "We immediately held a site-wide stand down with everyone on project site to reiterate and reinforce our zero tolerance policy against any forms of racial discrimination or harassment, regardless of intent. We remain committed to maintaining a diverse and harmonious workforce on our projects that is free from any forms of actual or perceived discrimination or harassment." And I did ask Cleveland Construction who is that subcontractor. They refused to release the company's name. In downtown Cleveland, I'm Winnie Dorch, 19 News.